Hello, my lovely people. I greet you all. Umu Chineke, anywhere you are watching this video, I greet you according to your time zone. If it is your first time of coming across this platform, Linda's TV show, you are welcome. If you like what we are doing, like, subscribe to this page, and leave your comment constructively. I want to appreciate you too for creating this wonderful platform that we are using to disseminate information to the members of the public. At the same time, I put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, we do not promote war, violent hate speech, or instigate war, but rather we are here to educate, inform the members of the public about what is happening. Umu Chineke Biafra, I just want to ask one question before I play video for you to watch. Is anyone still doubting the Prime Minister of Biafra government in Exile in the person of Simon Ekpa? The day of Finland Convention, I was watching. In fact, Anya Mini, I was crying. I was shedding tears of joy. I said, oh God. You see, when Jesus Christ ascended into heaven, the disciples, they were afraid. They locked themselves inside a room, despite the fact that God told them that he was going to send a comforter, a helper to them. But being humans, they didn't understand. When Zoological Republic and Ohaneze Ndefulefu went to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they thought everything about Biafra restoration would buy. But God, being God, from nowhere, raised unsolvable mathematics, the PM, Simon Ekpa Odogwu nwoke. They are calling him this thing, Finland criminal. He said, and I quote, that I am the mathematics that you cannot solve. If you are still doubting, they wanted to confuse us. They say, oh, Simon Ekpa is working for Nigerian government. He's working for Tinubu. Oh, Simon Ekpa is making the Nigerian government not to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. How Simon Ekpa will lies it on. Ide play, ide show, afurum kwete. Ifemero na Finland, I saw one onye rireri was saying, Simon Ekpa is just making a show. He just wants to be relevant. Do you know that I am speaking with you right now? Many countries, they are interested in knowing whom Simon Ekpa is. They want to work with him. They want to do business with him. They are trying so much to bribe him, to stop him, but he is unstoppable, unquenchable fire. One Simon Ekpa. What I saw in Finland, I was impressed. Now I know that you are not joking. You are not joking. If you are still there doubting, I get you the drone dofesion na Biafra land. So if you are still doubting, doubt no more. Doubt no more. Biafra have come. Biafra have registered in the brain of all the country, despite the fact they are present. As I'm speaking with you, Hana Bambo to how you sit down there. Manawa Kwaja, and thank God to the type of country he is. Finland is not a country. Abundoshi, Haburundoshi, Habu Britico, Habu America. Finland, Borapo, and the Hakunena Biafra. Simon Ekpa, Zoshua Banalike. So, my dear, if you are still doubting, if you are still asking yourself, oh, they are talking at Biafra, how are they going to restore? So, and again, I want to appreciate the Ambazonian president. That is the person that is representing their president. You know, their main president is in prison, just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So, Dr. Achoba, he rendered a wonderful speech. I will also play the speech for you to watch. And I want you, as a Biafra, or somebody who like good things, who want to enjoy life. Some of you are in foreign countries. You can imagine, we are in foreign countries. You feel safe. But in your own country, You cannot zoshelelo quick. As I am now, if I travel down there, you cannot even walk in now. If you are against Biafra, I like he for my one. So I'm not going to, I have already spoken at length, but bear with me. Just watch this video and share. May God bless you.
With their policies of dehumanization, they have continued with their policies of occupation because they thought they won the war, not knowing that was just a battle. I want to assure each and every one of you sitting here today and those who are listening to us from Helsinki to know that true freedom, which involves political freedom to determine the kinds of institutions that you would erect and institutionalize over the nation of Biafra, economic freedom, the kind of economic system that you are going to implement that respond to your geopolitical realities will come to Biafra, will come to Amazonia, and every other people within the continent whose land has been hijacked, whose political system has been taken over, within which an economic system that benefits multinationals and cartels calling themselves governors and mayors will be put in place. Those who speak for Biafra now are you, those who defend it with their blood, the government that has been put in place to represent the true aspirations of Biafra. Those who parade the corridors of your country in the name of governors represent the state of Nigeria. They work for Nigeria. They are answerable to Nigeria. They exploit for Nigeria. They kill for Nigeria. They sing the Nigerian anthem. They fly the Nigerian flag. They don't speak for Biafra. They don't speak for Biafra. The time has come for Biafrans to institutionalize a political system that represents the interests of the Biafrans. A government for the Biafrans that speaks for the Biafrans, represent your interests, exploit your resources, and ensure that you can live in a country where you can drive from Enugu to another state, to another place like Calabar, where you can parade your street without being harassed by illegal policemen. It is time for the great people of Biafra, the pride of the continent of Africa, the creators in the continent of Africa, the people who can turn water into wine in the continent of Africa, the businessmen of Africa, the engineers, the doctors, the creators, to rise up against the pit that Nigeria has buried you into and claim your rightful place on this earth. This is the time. You shall not defer it to the next generation. You shall not postpone this destiny. You shall rise up like one people, fight like one people, go to jail like one people, because one day like one people you will be free. Thank you. Thank you. When the day of freedom shall come, we shall remember all those who have died in the hands of Nigeria. We shall honor them for their sacrifices. We shall let their parents know their children didn't die in vain. The history books will have in the forefront of the pages of every chapter their sacrifices, their heroism, and their families will know their children sacrificed for a great cause. We shall rebuild our countries. We shall make sure we tap the energy of the sunshine to light every home in Biafra. We shall make sure that every Biafran will go to school free of charge. And they shall not learn about fishing in Finland, they shall learn about fishing in Biafra. They shall learn their true history and not the history cooked by those who have occupied our homeland. All the oil wells, worth billions of dollars, will be exploited to make sure every Biafran has a roof over their head. That you drive on streets that are not places where you die because the streets are not well built. We build streets where police people are there to protect the safety of those who drive, not to extort, to exploit, and to kill. We make sure that a woman does not die in the corridors of hospitals because of poor sanitation. We make sure every child born grows up to be a grandparent because of a health infrastructure that is free, because we have both the human resources and the natural resources to make it happen. We will rebuild Biafra, we will rebuild Ambazonia. We will build the biggest highway from Enugu to Boya, that you can live in Enugu and work in Boya. That is our common dream for our both peoples. And let the butchers know, we aren't backing down. We aren't blinking. It is bullet for bullet and ideal for ideal. We will build the strongest army to fight. We will build an army that responds to the brutality of an enemy who has transformed political discourse into a killing field. We will make sure everyone is armed with the right to defend themselves for self-preservation and to make sure we live to see the day of freedom. We will make peace when they are ready for peace. We will talk when they want to talk. We will fight when they want to fight. They don't have the mandate to kill and the right to pull triggers on us. The time has come for us to redefine the destiny of our continent. To take away the humiliation that has been plastered on the foreheads of black people. To have a new direction. Our struggle is not against anyone. It is for us. Our struggle is to build a better society for us. Our struggle is to erect political systems that respond to our realities. Our struggle is to make sure that the oil companies that exploit our resources should come from our land. Create opportunities for our people. Invest their profits in our hospitals. Create playgrounds for our kids. Make sure our parents are able to be taken care of when they get old. That is all we ask. And I am definitely very sure we are there already. Cameroon has got 4,500 to 5,000 men running our streets calling themselves army. They know that the day of reckoning cometh soonest. And if they joke, we will take part of their own country and occupy it until they pay reparations. Until they pay reparations for the ills they have imposed in our land. If they don't pack and leave and apologize for the crimes they have committed, we will grow so powerful that we will take part of their land and occupy until we are able to be compensated. Fellow Biafrans, thank you for having me. Thank you for standing with your son. I am very sure he means good for the Biafran people. We have been, Ambazonia's leadership has been attacked by other Biafrans who think working together does not serve their interests politically. The only objective of us working together is to find a common solution in the shortest time possible for our both peoples. At the right time, we will erect political organizations that will compete for elections and take over the process of governance. Yes. At this particular moment, it's a period of resistance and liberation. Yes. And the aim of Ambazonia is to make sure that we have a partner in Biafra that speaks the language, talks the talks, and walks the walk. Yes. And I appeal to all Biafrans to come together, to work together, and to fight together. The time will come for people with political ambitions to find a space within the system that we will create. I am very hopeful for our both peoples. We've gone through a lot. In Ambazonia, to denigrate us, we were called Biafrans. That shows you to what extent they thought of you. That to denigrate Ambazonians, Cameroonians call us les Biafran. That is exactly how they look at us. We have risen, and we have risen to fall no more. And I'm very grateful for your passion. I'm grateful for your enthusiasm. But take note, this is just the beginning. As I said, it's not a walk in the park. There will be a day you get up, maybe he's dead. There will be a day you get up, I'm not around. You should be ready to take the baton and keep fighting until the day that Biafra is free. Thank you, Biafrans. All hail Biafra and all hail Ambazonia.
Thank you very much, Dr. Cho, the action leader of the Ambazonia people. And like you all know, today is a historic day again for Biafra and Ambazonia. We are going to sign a treaty like, all right, a treaty-like agreement today, considering the right of the Ambazonians and Biafrans to pursue an education that takes into consideration local realities, and further considering the right of the young and the future generation and the right of girls and women. We, the people of Biafra and Ambazonia, hereby solemnly pledge and reaffirm our determination as two people, our right to self-determination, and the right to self-preservation of the dignity of our two peoples. We hereby commit to work together now and in the future for the realization of the dreams of our people, and further pledge that this commitment will always be passed on to our next generation. We today solemnly agreeing that the defense of Biafra and Amazonia will be the first priority of both countries. We are going to build a military joint operation to make sure that both Nigeria and Cameroon suffer for the genocide they have committed against our people. This relationship and this alliance has been in existence secretly, and today it will be officially open for every record-keeping history to take note that today we go into a very powerful alliance with Amazonia to continue what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Dr. Chio Ayaba has done in the past. To this end, we all know what Nigeria did to Biafra because of the blockade. I tell you, with this alliance today, the blockade is a bygone history. The Biafra Naval, the Black Marine, and the Dragon Marine fighters are currently engaging the terrorist government in the Gulf of Guinea. We are taking charge of our coast and our waterways. In the last weeks, we have given them a very powerful hit. I mean the Cameroon occupiers. The terrorist Cameroon occupiers in Biafra Bakassi area, we've given them the highest woto. They said we use suicide bomb. We don't use suicide bomb. We don't do suicide bombing. We develop what we called we developed Ogbunigwe, that is called Biafra Wonder.
So much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.